Oh, hi. Welcome to Dumpster Today's Decal Installation Training. I'm Robbie, and today I'll walk you through the process of installing decals to our dumpsters. If this is your first time, expect the process to take about an hour, but with some practice, it should take you about 30 minutes for each dumpster. Let's get started. Here are the materials needed to complete the installation. These materials will be included in your Dumpster Today vinyl installation kit. They are tape measure, chalk line, 6 to 8 magnets. We use magnets with rubber or felt backing to prevent scratching the dumpster's paint. A lumber crayon. We also use a dark color crayon like blue, purple, or black for visibility. A 10-inch decal squeegee, and scissors or a razor knife. Step 1 is to measure and mark your dumpster. The first thing to find is the center point on the side of the dumpster. On the 26-yard dumpster like this one, the center point is around 90.5 inches. Find the center point, and make a mark with your crayon. Try again. That's better. While you're at the center of the dumpster, also make a mark 24 inches down from the top lip of the dumpster at the center point, as well as 40 inches down from the top lip. After that, do the same thing on each side of the dumpster. Next, snap chalk line. What the hell's a hog line? That's stupid. Anyway, if you have a partner, one person holds the chalk line at one end mark and the other holds the opposite end. But if you're like me and lonely, secure one end of the chalk line with electrical tape or a strong magnet. Pull the chalk line tight and snap it to create a straight guide.
Tight like a tiger.
Repeat for the bottom marks. Now once you've added your chalk line, it's time to install your decals. If you notice on this dumpster, there are weld marks. So we'll probably have to cut this decal. Next, you want to measure and mark the center of the decal. As you see here, the mark is right there behind the T, or in front of the T, however you look at it. Take your magnets, line the center mark on the decal up with the center point on the dumpster, as well as the black line on the bottom of the decal with the chalk line. And I'll put one magnet there. Then I'll stretch the decal and line it up, the bottom black line of the decal with the chalk line on the dumpster, and I'll place another magnet there. Same thing with this side. So, as you see, that O is going to be on top of that weld mark. So is part of this S. So I'm probably going to have to cut this decal. No, I know I'm going to cut this decal. So I'm going to make my cut in the center of the decal. But before I do that, I'm going to place another magnet here and move this one over here so that when I cut it, the decal doesn't fall off. Now I can move the decal to get that O off of this weld mark. And I'm gonna slide this one a little bit to get that S off of this one. And just double check to make sure my bottom lines are lining up.
Today, Junior?
Awesome. Okay, now for the fun part. Actually installing this decal. Gonna use your squeegee, and I'm gonna actually add some magnets to this. Apply the edge of the decal to the dumpster, then squeegee from left to right. Remove the contact paper as you squeegee. Also, make sure to go back and thoroughly press down the decals to ensure that none of the decals are peeled off when you're removing your contact paper. All right, time to do the same thing with the next decal. Okay, Now it's time to peel. I couldn't have done it better myself.
What?
After applying the Dumpster Today logo, next move on to the phone numbers and repeat the same process. Here's a diagram that will be included in your Dumpster Today decal installation kit, showing exactly where to make your measurements and place your decals.
Next, we're going to install your warning decals, dumpster rules, caution stay back 200 feet sign, and do not block dumpster decal. You can use magnets like I am to line them up first before peeling the backing paper off and squeegeeing them, but you don't have to. One easy way to do this is to peel back part of the backing paper and then fold it, then line up your decal before squeegeeing. Okay, same thing with the caution sign. I kept it on a close-up so you can't see how crooked it is. Okay, and last, your do not block dumpster sign. These signs can be tricky, so make sure you take your time with them.
Well, that's all for today's training. I have to admit, at first I didn't think you were going to be able to do this. Now that the training's over, I'm confident you'll be able to decal all of your dumpsters in a timely manner. So go out there and get to work. Thanks.